Over the past 45 years, in vitro fertilization has given many couples trying to conceive the opportunity to have a family.
But one downside to this process is what to do with the remaining embryos once they've completed their families.
Very hard decision, and that's why there are currently over 1 million frozen embryos in fertility banks across the U.S., some of them frozen for more than 20 years. It's why the new trend of embryo adoption is becoming more popular among couples who are willing to adopt.
He's probably just tired.
Meet 3-month-old Bennett and Abigail Milliman.
They've been pretty chill babies. They sleep great at night, which is a huge blessing.
While they were delivered by Hannah on the same day, they aren't twins.
They're just two babies that were born at the same time. And so it's kind of unique.
Unique because Abigail and Bennett were born via frozen embryo adoption from 2 different sets of parents.
They're totally part of our family, but they also do have biological family out there somewhere. And so I think that's something that we'll have to, as they grow up, kind of walk them through that.
Despite having 5 of their own biological boys, Hannah Milliman and her husband Adam say they've always wanted to adopt.
Do you like to make them laugh? Yeah.
And when they learned there were more than 1 million frozen embryos in the U.S., they knew this was how they were going to do it.
We just felt that we could be kind of part of the solution with so many of these children needing homes.
The reason why there are so many frozen embryos is because during in vitro fertilization, more than one embryo is created in order to offer parents the opportunity to try again if they don't succeed the first time, which then leaves the parents with a hard decision: what to do with the extra embryos. Options include destroying them, donating them to medical research, keeping them frozen indefinitely, which can cost up to $1,000 a year, or abandoning them.
And sadly, abandonment is the option that a lot of couples choose because they literally cannot reach a decision as to what to do with the embryos.
Dr. John Gordon is a physician with the National Embryo Donation Center, and he's an advocate for frozen embryo adoption.
I mean, they're just waiting for somebody to come to adopt them.
Somebody like the Millimans, who chose their children from a frozen embryo database.
We kind of just picked similar stature to ourselves because we're both short.
In addition to physical characteristics, Hannah and Adam also had another requirement.
We also did choose babies that were the single embryo left.
Abigail and Bennett are from different sets of parents. One was frozen for 4 years, while the other was frozen for 14. Dr. Gordon says the length of time an embryo is frozen does not impact the baby's health.
And here we have the record holder embryo was frozen for 27 years, resulting in a healthy baby.
He wants parents of embryos to know it's never too late to donate, no matter how long it's been.
Again, if you are donating embryos and you feel that no one would pick them because they've been frozen too long, not the case. Or they haven't been genetically tested, it's not the case. Couples are wanting to adopt those embryos, and we're certainly open to receiving those embryos.
Couples like the Millimans, who now believe their family is complete.
Wow.
Science, medical science, what it has done, it has helped people have children, but then there's always a byproduct of that, right? And that's all of these, you saw all those containers. Those are all containers containing frozen embryos, one after the other.
And I think we don't even think about that. We hear about people freezing embryos, but what happens to them?
Right,
Yes.
exactly. That's going to be an interesting conversation when they're a little bit older and they ask, where do I come from,
I
right?
think so. Oh, sit down, we have a long
Yeah,
conversation.
long time, yeah.
That's a great story.
Lots more to this story, of course, for you on 13onyourside.com.